Hey, I'm Cathy Harding, and we've taken the C-VILLE newsroom out to the mall again. We're going to ask folks about vacations that they've taken, particularly if they have strange stories, because this week's cover story is an assortment of pieces about strange vacations that our writers have gone on and the weird experiences they've had away from home. So we're going to ask some folks on the mall what they have to say about that. My name's Cathy. Our cover story next week is a bunch of people writing about strange trips, strange vacations they've gone on, odd doings and so on. Have you ever been on a strange vacation?
Gosh, I can't think of one. I mean, I went on the Outward Bound when I was younger, and that was odd, not taking a shower for 21 days, but it's about as odd. I went to China a couple of years ago, and that was really interesting, not odd. But
when you went to China, what brought you there?
Before I went to law school, I took time off to travel, and my friend and I went to China for a little over a month and traveled around from Hong Kong, and we made our way up to Beijing.
Can you tell us about something unusual you encountered there?
Well, some unusual food. I know I unwittingly ate duck heart one night. That was very rich, but mainly the food was unusual.
Thanks for taking the time.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about unusual trips or strange places people have gone to, or where they've had unusual travel experiences. Anything you can share?
Yeah, I went to Iceland once, and I spent 4 days. I was working on a catalog of Icelandic clothing, and so I took a 4-day trip around all these crazy places in Iceland, and there was a different weather system every hour. Ice, snow, rain, sleet, sun.
How did you cope with that?
It was great. I was in a bus, put on a raincoat, whatever. That's my crazy Icelandic experience.
That's terrific. Thanks for the time.
Bye.
All right.
Also looking outside the U.S., I've been to Costa Rica before. That was a different experience. Not very, you have not as much wealth and, Western, I guess what we have is such comfortable living in the United States, and you go to a different country, see such a cross spectrum between poverty and the rich, that you don't see oftentimes in the United States.
How did that make you feel being there?
Humbling, and made me want to go out in the world and experience it more and see what else I can discover and understand and appreciate.
Thanks for taking the time. Unusual travel experiences. Can you share any? Places you've been, things that have happened to you?
I was searched in Venezuela by a gun-toting 17-year-old. That's probably
what was he looking for?
Contraband. I don't know. What's the context of the question?
Well, our cover story is about unusual travel experiences that some of our writers have had.
That's about the strangest I can think of.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how you got through that?
Just smiled a lot. Yep. Remained calm.
Great.
Yeah. I don't think his gun was loaded.
Still, you didn't want to find out.
No.
No, not really. What about you, sir? Do you have any unusual travel experiences? Kevin from out of town?
Oh, not really. Went to Mexico on a bird hunting trip up in the mountains there and played basketball against the Army guys up there. And when our group started winning, we found out we better start losing. And so we did.
You mean it was intimidating that you were winning, or what do you mean?
Well, you could tell they were getting kind of mad that they weren't kicking our butts. Yeah, but we did find a lot of fun birds. So we saw some macaws and all that in natural environment. That was nice.
Thanks for taking the time, you guys. Okay, bye.